knew going into 6 that what we didn't want to do was try to compete with this groundbreaking fight in Fast 5.
I know we'll never duplicate that, but I felt like we could actually top ourselves in a way that other characters can have their moments. And through that, you see a lot of different fights.
Nice and easy, guys. And 3, 2, 1, go.
I've got a guy, Olivia Schneider, who I've used before on Safe House. He's done a film called Taken.
Action!
He just puts a little bit of a twist in it, and I think the actors, they like doing them sort of fights.
Yeah, maybe Han kicking Roman. How about that?
Okay.
My first meeting with Justy, he was very concerned about each character, and he didn't want to do just a show with a fight. He wanted to explain something with a fight. I said, okay, let's go for that.
For part of Brian's journey, it was important to put him in a space where he has to fight his demons. And I wanted to manifest that in this kind of solitary confinement.
Well, it's a cat and mouse. I think you're under control, but you also have this rage.
Once he's in there, you see a dark side of Brian that you've never really seen before. And I think you realize just how twisted up he's been inside.
Is this too much? And then from there, turn it over and stick him in the leg.
We tried to recreate the jail in our dojo. And it's a really claustrophobic atmosphere, so all the moves is really close, really dangerous, and it's really important to keep the rhythm intense.
All right, guys, here we go. Rehearsal's up.
Paul did very, very great because we rehearsed, I don't know, 3 days, just that. And he learned, very, very, very fast.
Yes. Exactly. He's very focused, and the way he sells the thing on the camera, I mean, the charisma, it's a plus each time.
When we decided to bring Gina Carano into this franchise, it was a mandate to basically create the most memorable female fight in the history of cinema. Anything less would be a failure.
Gina was a trailblazer for women's MMA.
Because she has so much experience as an athlete, we were able to incorporate all of that and really, really take our time to design a really intense fight sequence.
Are you gonna do it to me?
My first impulse was, no, guys. My little tiny ass against this MMA fighter who's like a wall. That's not cool. But we wanted to make it as real as possible. So the idea was creating a dynamic where I'm all about survival, and she's all about technique.
On that one, pusher. Boom. Exaggerate it a little bit, it's white.
I did different types of fight training before this movie, and the stunt coordinator knew my background and my career, and he wanted to give a different look.
And then my will is all fight or flight, and I'll do anything. I'll bite, I'll scratch, I'll kick, whatever it takes.
Oh, that's sorry. Did I hit you for real? No, you're fine.
You have two women who just inherently are born to get down. That fight is a hell of a fight.
3, 2, 1, action!
What'd you say about my mama?
rehearsing the fight. We call that a Jia fight. It's supposed to happen in Waterloo Station.
On paper, it almost looked like a throwaway fight. But I didn't want it to be that. I wanted to make sure that tonally it's about these two guys really being overmatched by this other professional fighter.
Jia is one of the villains team which is really good in martial art. The choreography, the basic of Olivia is Wing Chun. If you're a soldier, you're Wing Chun. It's not beauty, you're fast, you do it very tactical and effective kind of move.
It's one of the first time when I shot the rehearsal, it was too fast for me. When I tried to follow him with the camera, it's very, very fast.
Joe is unbelievable. I would always tell him to like take it easy, but he was going 110% all the time.
But even though it's a fight, there's so many good character moments that we get a little humor out of it.
Tyrese and Song, when they first saw it, they're like, wait, we're just gonna get demolished by this one guy? I didn't use the doubles on that. They wanted to do it.
Do it again? I hope so.
It's exceptional to have an actor to do that amount of work because so much value for the film.
Roman is a top fighter, and Han is really great with the reaction.
It's not just delivering the punch, it's the taking of it, and you've got to sell it, and he's done that really well.
I think it's a bruise, bro. I just want to make sure you're all right. You want a Band-Aid?
Let's move.
2, 1.
The final 10 minutes of the movie, there's an action sequence that continues to build. It's a brutal fight.
The stunt guys have spent an awful lot of time perfecting the style and the look, and they keep adding these kicks for me, which are great. It takes a lot of rehearsal, and you have to keep doing them all the time so your body remembers how they look.
But can't just fight Shock, so we have to introduce somebody else, so it's 2-on-2. And they had found an individual who is a massive man. His name is Kim, a former pro bodybuilder. He was a hell of an opponent.
Action!
They bring in Kim, and it's like, God, it's gonna be hard to beat that one. Good luck.
But when you have someone like Dwayne Johnson, it's very easy to work with him, and he has his own ideas about what he'd like to do as well.
Vin is really precise on what he wants and knows exactly where he wants to bring his character, where he wants to bring the actions.
I should probably get my foot to this side before I take the hit, right?
Yeah. And if you don't like a move, you can change. But if it feels good with the choreography, we are sure the fight would be good.
Each move he did, you know, it's an explosion.
I think Fast and the Furious 6 is just Fast and the Furious 5 on steroids. I really think that Justin took it to the next level of excitement.
I enjoyed working with Olivier and his stunt team. We all went at it, and once again, good guys win.
All these actors to be thrown into 14 fights. It was very difficult. But I think everybody wanted to come with their A game. And that's all I can ask for.
Medic!